everyone. It is Tuesday, January 14th in the year of our Lord 2014. How are you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. It's Tuesday. It's only 3 more days till Friday. That's what I'm talking about. And folks, today it is indeed 2 for Tuesday. You get 2 beers, 2 songs, 2 babes, 2 hunks, 2 trivia questions, and a whole lot of fun. That's right. And today's unofficial sponsor of our show is my man, Lightning Mike Gore's phenomenal photography business, Red 5 Photography. Now, Lightning Mike Gore is like me, a wicked hardcore blues fan, former DAS dude I worked with down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma, and he'll appreciate that because he's from Oklahoma. So he is a Yankees fan, New York Yankees. But other than that, love you, Mike. No homo, buddy. And you got a phenomenal photography business, and you're a hell of a photographer. Red 5 Photography, folks. Check it out. If you're interested in a good photo session, hit them up. All right? With that said, I'm parched. Let's get to drinking, shall we? Proper beer opening, beer consumption apparatus. Parlez-vous français? Je ne parle pas français très bien. Marcel Provence, France. All right. How about something with a little German in it? Yazoo Hefeweisen. I mean, Yahoo? No, Yazoo, you dumb schmuck. Schmuck, a good Yiddish word. Yazoo Brewing Company out of Nashville, Yeehaw, Tennessee, otherwise known as Southern Kentucky. Hefeweisen, yeah, that's right, done in the German tradition. Hefe means cloudy. Weissen means wheat. So cloudy wheat beer, that's what it is. And 5% normal strength beer. Yep, no snakes or naked ladies are officially involved in making this award-winning brew, but we do use 70% wheat and a special Bavarian ale yeast. Expect the fruity aroma of banana and cloves and a tart finish. Save the lemon for your tea, but do pour it in a glass and swirl the bottle to get the yeast. We'll do that. Proper beer opening apparatus, proper technique. .45-degree angle right in the beer consumption apparatus right over the keyboard because I'm just that damn good. Haven't spilled a drop yet. Never have, never will. Now see, we got France represented. We got a little bit of Germany represented. We got a little bit of jolly old England represented with the football hat. It's international soccer, international football, a.k.a. soccer. Yeah. Didn't really get the yeast up on that too much, but and normally a lot of English beers will say do not pour the sediment in there. Yeah, it is what it is. We're in America, so get some sediment. Either way, it doesn't matter. All that matters is we'll see how this here beer is. Never had it before. Cheers to beers to all of you pros, they say in Germany, Kapai, as they say in Japan. That is tart. Wow. A little bit more citrusy than the usual. It's kind of more, a little bit more citrusy, in my opinion, than most Hefeweisens. Not quite as smooth as your typical German Hefeweisens. A good beer nonetheless. And I'll give it a B. It's a good beer. I've certainly had better Hefeweisens, though. I will say that. But for beer itself, that's a good one. And that's a B. All right. Well, folks, we got some birthdays to get to. And before I get to the birthdays, I do have to mention an omission I had on yesterday's show. So I'm making up for it. Yesterday, we had a trivia question that I failed to mention. You know, I got excited, started talking about other things. So, by golly, I don't forget. I just postpone, I guess, inadvertently. Well, yesterday's trivia question was, what did Nestle freeze dry in 1938 that led to the development of powdered food products? Powdered food products, folks. And you know how popular those are. Well, Nestle started it all off in 1938. And my good friend Melinda Vespa out of Pennsylvania, that's right, the wonderful mom that's a wicked hardcore fan of our show and page. We love her. And by golly, she said, coffee! Hot diggity dog damn, you got that right, Melinda. Way to go, girl. Wicked awesome job. Hell to the effing yeah. And I can't wait to see your wonderful son, Brandon, and his wonderful, exquisite, gorgeous, better half, Jen Shanfelter, someday to be the future Mrs. Brandon Vespa. But yeah, and she's so excited she's going to marry into a good family. Someday it's going to happen, and I can't wait. Well, by golly, Melinda, cheers and beer, so you wicked awesome job, my friend. Squeeze me. And remember, Melinda, you answered the trivia question the other day. Sharing is caring. We normally have one correct trivia answer per week per fan. It's the right thing to do. You know, sharing is caring. But it's okay. Hey, I definitely forgive him. By golly, we're giving you some love, Dr. Love, anyway, because you know what? You're like Smith Barney. You made it the old-fashioned way. You earned it. All right, let's get to them birthdays, eh? How about my cousin John Karras? My cousin John, this guy is celebrating a milestone birthday today, folks. 25, man alive, the perfect age, silver anniversary of birth. And see, 25 is the perfect age because you can already drink adult beverages like this here beer. You can already go to rated R movies and X movies and go to Vegas, gambling casinos. But now, at 25, your insurance goes down a little bit and you can rent a car from the airport. Hey! Because some car companies don't let you rent an automobile until you're 25. Ridiculous. If you're an adult, come on. This is my opinion. But, hey, you know, I don't make the rules. I just do my best to follow them. Well, John, happy birthday, my man, and have a wicked awesome day, cuz. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. Hey, you don't get to look forward to another birthday until 2044 when you'll get those 55 and over discounts at, you know, Denny's and IHOP. Until then, just enjoy life. Next on the list, a spark-chasing legend of a man I know from jolly old England, my man, Matt Brinker. Now, Matt is an awesome guy. A great man indeed. Still living in Japan, too. I mean, he loves that country. I don't think he's ever going to come back to America. And you know something? Matt, I don't blame you, bro. I don't. Japan is absolutely méchant génial, French for wicked awesome. And Matt is the first person that greeted my love goddess, took her out the first time she visited me when she was living in California and I was living in Japan before she had moved out there. And folks, he showed her around. And I never forgot that, Matt. And thank you for that, brother. And Matt, have a wicked awesome birthday. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, my man Glenn Barkley. Now, Glenn is like me. He is a brother over at Marine Lodge, Ancient Free and Accepted Masons, Falmouth, Massachusetts. That's right, been around since 1798. Not Glenn, he ain't been around since 1798. He's a lot younger than that. But Glenn is a former worshipful master, a great brother, and a great friend. And Glenn, happy birthday to you, my man. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a little bit, so drop me a line. Let me know how life's treating you. And Glenn, my friend, you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. How's the lodge been without my brother occupying the master's chair? Oh, my brother's he's a trip. You think I'm nuts? My brother's crazier than I am, folks. All right, speaking of crazy, how about my man Danny Sandoval? This guy's crazy. You know why? Because he's a Raiders fan, and he's a wicked hardcore Raiders fan. Danny Sandoval, when I met him, he was fixing engines in exotic Japan. And he's doing other things now. And Danny, happy birthday, brother. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Miss you big time. Always love chatting about sports with you. I got nothing but the utmost respect for you. You've stuck with your Raiders through thick and thin. And I always bash them, and I still do. But deep down, much respect, man. You know that. And by golly, let's hope my Patriots beat those Broncos, huh? Because I know Raiders fans hate the Broncos. All right, Raiders fans hate the Patriots too. Tuck rule? Yep, I get it. It was a fumble. I know. I'll admit it. But hey, we got lucky. Thank God for that. Danny, happy birthday, brother. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And a man that was born the exact same month, day, and year as my man Danny Sandoval would be my man Gerry Levesque. Gerry Levesque, I know from exotic Japan. He's a badass crew dog. That's right. A great man indeed. No doubt about it. 78-19, am I correct on that? Do I still remember? I think I do. He is from Maine, otherwise known as Southern Quebec. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Canada indeed. Well, by golly, got to represent Canada. Besides, my man Gerry Levesque's probably Canadian anyway. And that's okay, eh? I'm all for that. I love my neighbors to the north. Excuse me. Of course, Maine was part of Massachusetts till 1820. Keep that in mind, too. We owned your ass at one time, brother. Ha ha. All right. But hey, Gerry, miss working with you. Awesome guy. Always a pleasure chatting with you. Gerry, hope you have a wicked awesome day. Happy birthday to you. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. Next on the list, wonderful Mafia Wars lady, the Honorable Kaitlin, M.W. Renee. Now, Kaitlin, she's Mafia Wars all the way. Added me a few months ago on the old Facebook. That way there, it's building up our Mafia Wars crews so we can go out there and whack some schmucks and schmuckettes on the old Facebook. It's a great way of getting rid of pent-up aggression. You get home from work, and, after having beer and song of the day on the YouTube show, and then having a wonderful dinner, which my wife's making a magnificent Asian chicken salad right now as I speak. Oh, I can't wait for that. After dinner, Kaitlin, we'll go get on to the Mafia Wars and we'll go whack some fools, ice some fools. That's a lot of fun and I enjoy it. And see, you're not hurting anybody for real. Because, hurting people for real is just plain dumb. Well, Kaitlin, happy birthday to you. Have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. These two lovely ladies were both born the exact same month, day, and year. One of them is a fine outstanding graduate of Martha's Vineyard Reese High School class of 1990. She skipped a grade a long time ago because she's a walking brain. And I remember her well. Because, see, Jennifer Sanborn is a great woman, a great friend, and a great Christian. And her father, the late great Peter Sanborn, God rest his soul, we miss him, and his mom and her mom, the honorable late great Phyllis Sanborn. We love the Sanborn family so much, absolutely, and I think of them all the time. Cause see, he was my reverend in my in the Vineyard Haven First Baptist Church that I went to when I was growing up. My brother and I went to church every week. Vineyard Haven Baptist Church, I know. Republican Baptist in Massachusetts. We're outcasts, I know, but that's okay. It was an awesome church, and I tell you, we felt it was like family every week. And Jennifer Sanborn, happy birthday to you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Miss your folks big time. They were just such inspirational folks. You have no idea. That's why you and your sister Heather are just such awesome folks, because you were raised right by great people. Sanborn family, I salute you all. And by golly, Jennifer, happy birthday to you. Like I'd ever forget. I've only known your birthday for 30 years. Like I'd forget now. Well, hey, have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you, and God bless you. And I'm the other lady. Absolutely amazing lady that I know from high school. We're fine outstanding graduates of Martha's Vineyard Reese High School class of 1991. The best damn graduating class in the history of mankind, womankind, and it kind. That's right, 91. Nothing ever better than MVRHS 1991. Oh yeah. Astrea Young, absolutely beautiful, quiet young lady. And by golly, Astrea, you haven't aged a bit. What's the secret? Well, Jennifer, you haven't aged a bit either. You look the same as you did 25 years ago. Me, on the other hand, actually, I don't look so bad. I think I've gotten better over the years because, boy, was I an ugly little boy. But anyway, Astrea, happy birthday to you. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a while. Love to hear from you. So drop me a line. Let me know how life's treating you. And by golly, have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers to you. Alright. With that said, there's our birthdays for January 14th in the year of our Lord 2014. Let's get to them trivia questions, eh? Alright. Oh, this was a good one. When was the Halley's Comet periodicity? I don't even know what that means. The period discovered. What that means is, when did they realize that Halley's Comet came every 76 years? Approximately 75, Every 75 to 76 years. When was that discovered? Well, the year was actually 1705. We didn't specify we wanted the specific year. Excuse me. But we had a couple great friends of ours, great fans of ours. Ronda Davis. She said, early to mid 1700s? No idea, really. Could have easily been before. For my time in the UK and visiting museums and such, I know it was in the 18th century sometime, probably very late 1600s or very early 1700s time frame. All I know is that Mr. Halley studied a lot of celestial type stuff and developed his 75-year theory. Exact year without looking it up, I can't pinpoint. That is awesome. Wow. And by golly, I gotta give you a love doctor salute for that. She really laid it out there. Hey, what do you think of the English hat, huh? I know you like that. Of course you do. Absolutely. So, well done. By golly, I'll drink to that. Cheers and beers to you, Ronda Davis. Uh-oh. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. We have a cure for that, don't we? Sure we do. Would you look at that? One of America's favorites right here. New Belgium Fat Tire Ale. 5.2% of exquisite awesomeness from Fort Collins, Colorado. Folks, this stuff is much revered and people love it. Even those that normally drink that crap beer like Coors, Bud, and Miller, the typical cheap American domestic crap as a whole, they love this stuff. They're like, man, that's a good beer. Well, no kidding it is. You're damn right it is. And this is kind of the catalyst that gets people into drinking microbrews and craft beers. Power beer opening apparatus, proper technique. Here we go. 45-degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus right over the keyboard because I'm just that damn good. Never spill a drop yet, never have, and never will. Alright. Again, I say, cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Goodbye, as they say in Japan. Oh, yeah. See, that's better than that Hefeweisen. This, solid A, baby. Actually, A minus. I give it an A minus, For my personal beer taster's scale, it's an A minus. That's me, though, okay? Capiche? Capiche. But I get the fact that people love it. All right. Now, bear with me because I have to find... I got to get my beer and song of the day page pulled up. Because, see, there we go. Pages. My man, Mad Dog Becker, he chimed in on that same trivia question, okay? And he really nailed it down as well. So, what I need to do... Oh, come on. Come on. Why is it not going down any further? Is beyond me. Folks, bear with me. I'm trying. I really am. We have a new fan of the week. Cameron Ald. Look at her, huh? Oh, lovely smile. What a sweetheart she is. And I work with her down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as West Louisiana. Yep, she's our fan of the week from yesterday, as I mentioned. So, hang on. Oh, post by page. How about that? See if that works. I don't normally go on my page from my cell phone, so that's why I'm having mega difficulty. I normally don't do this. I just figured it out. So you're witnessing with me, folks. Yeah. All right. Well, my man Matt Mad Dog Becker. You hear his name a lot because the guy is like a gourmet chef. He should be a professional chef. He's a great leader of men, women, and its that I know from jolly old England. That's right. And he chimed in and said, from my time in the UK and visiting museums and such, I know it was in the 18th century sometime. Probably very late 1600s or very early 1700s time frame. All I know is that Mr. Haley studied a lot of his celestial type stuff and developed his 75-year theory. Um, exact year without looking it up, I can't pinpoint. I see what I did. I know what I did. I combined the two answers into one. So, Ronda Davis, and there's the proof, folks. Ronda Davis said early to mid 1700s, no idea really, could easily been before. And Mad Dog Becker, he's the one that gave that whole shebang. So there you go, folks. Mad Dog! Wicked awesome job, brother. Big love, Doctor. Salute to you. Hail to the effing year. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Canada, indeed. Excuse me. But you're living in Nebraska, the cornholer state, as they say. Eh? Buddies from Illinois and a wicked hardcore Chicago Bears fan. Stop Bears! Stop Bears! Stop Bears! Stop Bears! The Decatur Staleys. I know you know that. I know you know that, Mad Dog. I know you do. Because you're not a true Bears fan if you don't know your history. Period. Dot. End of story. With that said, by golly, let's get to that hunk of the day, eh? Our first hunk of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. Listen to this name, folks. Thank you to my mail admin, Big McLeod Hughes, for recommending this guy. And when I saw this picture, I'm like, ew. But our lady admin Gidget was like, I don't want to pull pictures of him. But that's okay. Hey, it's all about you, the fans. What do you think of our hunk of the day? Benedict Cumberbatch. That in itself is an incredible name. And ironically, and this was not intended, at least I don't think so. Big McLeod Huge, I want to know, was this intended or not? Did you know that today is the late douchebag Benedict Arnold's birthday? That's right. He's the male version of Jane Fonda, but a whole lot uglier. Benedict Arnold, traitor, was born this day in 1741 and passed away in 1801. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd want the first name Benedict. I don't know. But he's a pretty dapper looking fella, huh? I think so. And our lady admin gives it, after that, she's like, oh, well, he's got... In that picture, she said he had girly lips. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. I have what my love goddess likes to call full lips. I did not do a duck face. That's a stupid inbred duck face. The duck face needs to get a big fat GFY if anybody over the age of 15 does the duck face. Yeah, I know a stupid 20-year-old Colts fan that has a picture of her doing the duck face. Yeah, this is the same person that said, yeah, I painted my toenails so the Colts are going to go to the Super Bowl. Ha! Yep, yeah. Oh, yeah, they're going to the Super Bowl. Well, guess what? They lost to the Patriots. Sorry, Big McLeod Hughes. I didn't mean to stomping your Colts too bad, but I'm stomping on stupid people for a moment. Why? Because it's a lot of fun. But you gotta love stupid people, folks. You know why they're out there? Use them as a positive motivator. And I know Mad Dog Becker will agree with me on this. Mad Dog, I know you agree with me on this. You take the ones that drive you insane, drive you crazy, and you turn it into a positive thing. You say, thank you, Lord. I am not as messed up as that. Thank you, Lord. And folks, I'm not as screwed up as that. I'm not screwed up as that. And I'm not as screwed up as that. In other words, people like, the North Korean leadership and stuff like that. Yeah, they're pretty screwed up. There's something wrong with them. Thankfully, we're a lot better than that as a whole. Because, see, only good people become fans of Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page. Why? Because that's where the cool people hang out. We have a lot of fun. We have a wicked, awesome, and exhilarating experience. And if you ain't enjoying life, by golly, what's the point in living? Because I'd rather be living than dying, and life in itself is a blessing. And I know my friend, birthday girl, Jennifer Sanborn will agree with me wholeheartedly on that one. As will my good friend, Matt Dog Becker, who's a good Christian man and a great leader of men, women, and hits. And a whole lot of other of youths out there. So there you go. Benedict Cumberbatch. How about some other celebrity birthdays while we're at it? How about LL Cool J? LL Cool J is 46 years old today. That make you feel a little old? Makes me feel old. I'd rather be old than dead. See? Spin into a positive immediately. That's what the Love Doctor does. Dave Grohl. Yeah, the founder of Foo Fighters, folks. He is 45 years old today, as is Jason Bateman. Remember him? Sure you do. Yeah, the younger brother of one Justine Bateman from Family Ties. Jason Bateman, an actor in his own right, 45 years old today. Hey, maybe he'll be a future hunk of the day on Beer and Song of the Day, eh? That's up to you, the fan. Let me know if you want him. All right, how about Hakeem Nicks? Hakeem Nicks, New York Football Giants wide receiver, 26 years old today. Faye Dunaway, wonderful actress, 73 years old today. Zakk Wylde, folks. If you listen to the Thrash Metal Thursday edition of Beer and Song of the Day from this past Thursday, you would have heard Zakk Wylde. This guy is one of the most incredible guitar legends I've ever listened to. Zakk Wylde, Zakkwylde, 47 years old today. This guy's guitar mastery is unfreaking believable. You need to listen to him to appreciate him. Seriously. All right. Let's continue rolling with those birthdays. Let's bring out that first song of the day because I got something special. See, today is the birthday of one Slick Rick. Slick Rick. Milestone birthday, folks. 50 years old today. 50! Holy frijoles. Slick Rick, 50 years old today. Actually, I thought he was 49. Hold on, let me verificate that as opposed to defecate. Slick Rick, hold on. I think I may have written that wrong down on my show notes. Slick Rick. I don't want to give you wrong information because that is something the Love Doctor doesn't do. I'll try not to. So we will verificate and see that Slick Rick, he is 49 today. He's 49. And he wears an eye patch. Interesting. Yeah, arg! Arg! I wonder if he got hooked in the eye. But yeah, Slick Rick, 49 years old today. How about that? Still going strong. By golly, love it. Slick Rick, big fan of him. I loved him and Dougie Fresh. Old school rap back in the 80s was a lot of fun. I really loved it, and I want to bring some old school rap to you right now. Let's bring out a legendary song from 1985. Ladi Dadi, Dougie Fresh, and Slick Rick. This is 5 minutes of absolute wicked awesomeness. And kids, I know some of you out there in sensitive ears. Now, prior to the late 80s, early 90s, when they came out with parental advisory and explicit lyrics, you could buy music. It didn't say, warning, parental advisory, explicit lyrics. Well, 1985, my brother's got this on cassette, okay? Ladi Dadi, Dougie Fresh, and Slick Rick, as we drool over a hottie. Our first baby of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. How about quote-unquote plus-size model Laura Wells? Because beauty comes in all sizes, folks. I don't care what anyone says.
So listen close so you all don't miss as we go a little something like this. Hit it!
Boy, this brings me back to the old days, folks. I'm telling you. The human beatbox.
Oh, yeah.
Dougie Fresh and Slick Rick, and then the Fat Boys, they were phenomenal. I'm bringing back some memories right now. I know I am.
know what? Yo, pick this. Ladi Dadi.
We like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't know bother nobody.
Just some men that's on the mind. And when we rock up
Oh man, I missed this song. I can't believe this song is 29 years old.
Smile and enjoy yourself, cause it's cool when you cause a cozy condition and that we create, cause that's our mission. So
She's
listen
pretty, eh?
to what we say, because this type of shit it happens
Yowza.
every day.
See, dropped the S bomb.
Around 10 o'clock in the morning, I gave myself a stretcher. I'm morning yawning. Went to the bathroom to wash up. Had some soap on my face and my hands upon a cup. I said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the top choice of them all? There was a rumble dumble. 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said,
You are, you conceited bastard.
well, that's true.
Come on, folks. Those that say rap is crap and has no talent, you need to listen right now. This is talent, folks, and that's beauty.
Due to the night and on my behalf, I put the bubbles in the tub so I could have a bubble bath. Clean, dry was my body in here. I threw one
Oh, I love this picture. That is nice underwear indeed. Red matching brawn panty set.
Fresh dressed like a million bucks. Threw on the ballet shoes and the fly green socks. Stepped out my house, stopped short. Oh no, I went back in.
Hey, actress Emily Watson was born in the exact same month and year as Zakk Wylde. 1967. Happy birthday.
This is a girl playing.
Excuse me.
I said, what's wrong? Cause she looked upset. She said, it's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and
Aw, she looks sad and blue, doesn't she?
and now my life is filled with rainy days.
Sorry, Laura Wells, but I'm happily married to royalty.
How much you'll never know, 'cause you took your love away.
I love this. God, I love this song. I haven't heard it in a long time.
What was I to do? Just crying over me and she was feeling blue. I said, don't cry, try.
Well, I got this song about a year ago and listened to it, and I've listened to it a few times. But prior to then, I hadn't heard it since 1991, folks.
Punched her in the belly and stepped on her. Slammed the child on the hard concrete.
Ooh.
The bitch was strong. The kids was gone.
Drop the B-bomb.
Something was wrong. I said, what is going on? I tried to break it up. I said, stop it. Leave her. She said, if I can have you, she can either. She grabbed me closely by my socks. So I broke the hell out like I had the chicken pox. But she gave chase. She caught up quick. She put a finger in the face of MC Rick. She said, why don't you give me a plane so we can go cruising in my OJ? And if you
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh! Remember him? Wrestler? That's right. From New York. He is 60 years old today. How about Carl Weathers? That's right, Carl Weathers. Apollo Creed. In the first two Rocky movies. Hell, the first three, really. Lock your ears, little kids. Oh my dear Lord, they dropped the P word. That line was legendary in 1985, folks. That was like, did they just say that? Yes, they did. And there's Dougie Fresh in the end. Love it. That's right. Never forget him. Boy, I'll tell you what. That was rap, baby. Rap was not crap in those days. I don't care what anyone says. You can be a fan of both kinds of music, country and western, and by golly, you can't help but like a song like that. I don't know. As a whole, that's my personal opinion, and that's love, that's opinion. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Hey! So yeah, Carl Weathers is 66 years old today. How about that? Hal Roach, famous producer director, brought us Betty Boop and those Hal Roach studios. Brought us the Laurel and Hardy shows. Hal Roach was born this day in 1892 and passed away in 1992 at the age of 100. That is a good long life, and that is a blessing. All right. Yeah, that's it for Laura Wells. How about Byron Leftwich? I got some friends of mine that were born the exact same month year as this guy. Byron Leftwich, quarterback, 34 years old today, born this day in 1980. And then we got civil rights legend Julian Bond. He is 74 years old today. Oh, at this time, I want to give a very special shout out to a couple good friends of mine because we had another trivia question that I skipped right over it, but I caught myself. See, because on my notes, you'll see that easily missed. The other trivia question, this one was brought in, and I know my man Big McLeod Hughes loves it. I know my lady admin Gidget loves it. She provided the trivia questions for you. What type of dog is known as the King of the Terriers? Well, our super fan and great friend of ours, Renee Phillips, who I know down here in Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. She is from Tennessee, the home of Yazoo Brewing Company. How about that one there, Renee, eh? Yeah. So, she said the Airedale. BAM! You, Renee, get a big Love Doctor salute. I had no idea what the answer was. My admins thankfully hooked me up with that. I'll drink to that. Wicked awesome job, and I'll drink to you. And I'm going to drink to your wonderful daughter, by golly, Krista Phillips. She liked our page. She's a fan of the page. She became a friend of mine on the old Facebook. Remember, a stranger is a friend you haven't met yet. And tell you, Krista is a wonderful young lady. And Renee, you and your wonderful husband Jason brought her up right. She's a great, great lady. No doubt about it. By golly, I hope my daughter, well, you know my daughter Delilah's a great young lady. Why? One, she's the product of royalty, my love goddess. Two, the love goddess and me, the love doctor, a.k.a. the king, for, by default I'm the king. We brought her up right. And she's the little princess. And she treats people right because she understands. That's what it's all about, taking care of people. I will drink to that. Renee, I drink to you. Krista, I drink to you. And I give you a Love Doctor salute as well. Hell yeah! Hey, she liked a lot of pictures. Get on there. You get involved and share the show and page, Krista. You can become Fan of the Week. We've never had a mother-daughter combo become a Fan of the Week before. Just saying. Cheers and beers. All right. Let's get to our second hunk of the day. I thought I'd go some classic old school because I know my lady admin Gidget loves the old classic actors and actresses. She recommended Robert Wagner. And I was like, absolutely. Abso-freaking-smurfalutely. Look at him back in the day. Robert Wagner. He'll be 84 years old on February 10th. He was a dapper young man back in the day. He actually looks damn good for his age. He has aged extremely well over the years. All right? Robert Wagner, your second hunk of the day. And look, speaking of little princesses, who is this? Who are you?
I'm Lila, remember me?
Yeah, you're also known as the little
Princess.
Yep. And you also love, who's your favorite baseball team?
Red Sox.
Who's your favorite football team?
Patriots.
Who's your favorite basketball team?
Celtics.
Who's your favorite hockey team?
Bruins.
And what do you think of the New York Yankees? How about the Eli Mannings? Montreal Canadiens? How about the Lakers, the Los Angeles Lakers? Or your favorite team, the New York Jets? I'm surprised I didn't get slapped in the back of the head for saying that. Oh, I got slapped in the back, though. There you go. Robert Wagner and his better half, Natalie Wood. Yeah, they were married. Did you know that?
Really?
Yep, they sure were. So, Delilah, what do you have to say today? Eh?
Hi!
Hi. How awesome are you?
Wicked awesome.
That's right. You know it. So, the Patriots get to play against Peyton Manning and the Broncos on Sunday. Who do you want to win that game?
Patriots.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I want the Patriots to win.
All right. Why?
Because they're the best team.
You got that right. We know it. All right.
I would have earned myself a good slap in the arm by Kayla.
Yeah, Michaela and Aubrey are Broncos fans. But you know what? Their dad's from Colorado.
So, yeah.
It's okay. We like the Broncos. They're cool. A lot better than the Raiders. No offense to Danny Sandoval, but they are. They're definitely better than the Jetsicles. Ugh. Gag me with a wooden cooking spoon. How about Honest Day in 1980, the day that some friends of mine were born, the day that the very famous Goober Schnitzel was born, Byron Leftwich.
Ow.
Uh-oh, sorry, I didn't mean to headbutt your face.
It's okay.
What happened on that day was my all-time favorite movie was released. It was open. The Blues Brothers!
Woo!
34 years ago today, the Blues Brothers movie with Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi opens. That's right, it's 106 miles to Chicago. We've got a full tank of gas, have a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. That's right. That's Robert Wagner nowadays, folks. Hard to believe. 83 right there. He doesn't look 83 years old, does he?
No.
No, he doesn't look that old, does he?
No.
No, not at all. Hope I look that good at 83. My goodness. My goodness. All right, so with that said, it's time to get to our final babe of the day. And who better than, for a while, she was known as Mrs. Robert Wagner. The late, great, beautiful Natalie Wood. That's right. And for her, let's bring out our final song of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. This one's some real doo-wop, real great, awesome vocal group harmony. Mary Lee by the Rainbows, 1955. Here you go. Delilah, you gotta let me know what you think of this song. This is what real doo-wop's all about. 60-year-old song. As we look at the late, great Natalie Wood. Hey, on this day in 1976, The Bionic Woman with Lindsay Wagner debuts on ABC. Later went to NBC TV. Yes, Delilah, dear.
There's a birthday for one of my favorite YouTubers that I'm going to mention in August.
In August?
Yeah.
You're planning that far ahead? You're so silly.
No, his birthday is in August.
Oh, okay. Cool. Mommy says you don't care about the show.
I don't care that she doesn't care.
That's right. Oh, hello. And she's got a little doggy. That's right.
A fluffy dog like Patches.
That's right. Honestly, in 1975, the World Football League was founded. Honestly, in 1973, January 14th, 1973. I got some friends born on that day. Something incredible happened that's never happened since. Not even my Patriots could do it, unfortunately. Super Bowl 7, the Miami Dolphins beat the Washington Redskins 14-7 in Los Angeles. Excuse me. That capped their perfect 17-0 season. No team in the NFL since has ever gone undefeated and won it all. Not even my Patriots did that. Damn you, Eli Manning! Ugh. Honest Day also in 1973. Listen to this. Tap dancer Ray Castle measured at 1,440 taps per minute on British Broadcasting Corporation TV. Can you imagine tapping your foot 1,440 times in 1 minute? That's insane. Insane in the membrane. See, even Natalie Wood thinks that's insane. Look at that. She's like, ah! I say in 1972. That's right, Sanford and Son starring Red Fox premieres on NBC TV.
You know?
Love that show.
That song was really cool.
You like that song? I knew you would. There. I say in 1954. New York Yankee Joe DiMaggio marries actress Marilyn Monroe. Oh, you lucky bastard, you. Yeehaw! It is a nice little lead up to Yeehaw Western Wednesday. Look at that. Natalie Wood in cowgirl gear. If that ain't wicked hot, I don't know what is. On this day in 1953, WALA TV Channel 10, Mobile, Alabama, a.k.a. Eastern Mississippi. NBC affiliate begins. I love that picture too. Lovely smile. On this day, 1952, The Today Show premieres with Dave Garroway and Jack Lasculi on NBC TV. The Today Show, 62 years later today, still going strong. Today is going strong today. How about that? On this day, 1943, Alex Smart of Montreal is the first NHL player ever to score a hat trick in his first game. First game ever, and he scored 3 goals in one game. That is awesome. On this day in 1932, horse racing legend Eddie Arcaro, yeah, definite legend right there, won his first ever horse race. Of course, he went on to win thousands of races. On this day in 1927, the Toronto Maple Leafs, their first hat trick ever. Hat Day versus the New York Rangers. Bang. Hey, baby. On this day in 1897, 22,834-foot mountain Cerro Aconcagua in Argentina is first climbed. That's the tallest mountain in South America. 6,960 meters for my metric friends out there. On this day in 1864, General William T. Sherman begins his march to the South. That's right. On this day in 1813, Gideon Hawley becomes the first state school superintendent in the United States. Where at? New York. On this day in 1795, Dr. Jesse Bennett of Edam, Virginia performs the first successful cesarean section operation on his wife. Well, if that's the first successful cesarean ever, what about Julius Caesar? Rumor had it that he was born with cesarean, and that's why it was named after him. So wouldn't that be the first successful cesarean operation? Just saying. BrainyHistory.com. Not always so brainy. On this day in 1784, the Revolutionary War ends. Congress ratifies the Treaty of Paris. And look at that. Look at those. Look at her. Yeah. Dinner's about done. I hear it ringing. On this day in 1699, Massachusetts holds a day of fasting for wrongfully persecuting, quote-unquote, witches. Remember Salem witch trials in 1692? Yeah, I know. I was there. So, yeah, think about all those ladies that were killed. And now they hold a day of fasting for wrongfully persecuting witches. Whoops! Yep, we screwed that up. Shit happens, I guess. I don't know. Hell, they probably went to a better place, and probably not hell either. I don't know. I don't play God, and I'll never be as awesome as God. That's my opinion. Bye on this day in 1690. Too bad Delilah's not still here, because she would love to hear this. See, my daughter plays clarinet, just like Benny Goodman. Not as good as Benny Goodman, yet. But the clarinet was invented on this day, January 14th, in the year of our Lord, 1690, in Nuremberg, Germany. By golly, happy birthday, clarinet, to 324 years of making wonderful music. I will drink to that. Empty as a brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, time to make us convenience to head out so everybody take care of a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive, my spirit drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yanks fan, and what's dumber than that is rooting for puke-infested goober schnitzels like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. And I got more rings than my brother Peyton. Yeah, he whoops my ass. And I own your ass. And I hope Peyton whoops your ass, but you own his ass. Yeah, he does own your big brother's ass. Manning, or men cycling women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people who watch on beds, or fake friends. Squeeze me. Or anybody that supports, defends, or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid. And definitely deserve a big fat GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Wicked awesome. awesome show. 50 minutes long. Good. That's a long one, but it's a good one. So, holler at y'all later.